There are three popular temperaments for the harmonica players. Traditional, lot of chordal playing, just intonation. On the far end of the spectrum, if you are more of a player that does a lot of single note type of playing, maybe very strong horn lines, you're probably going to enjoy more of an equal tune called 12 TET, 12 tone equal temperament. And then there are those in the middle, compromised just. In fact, the harmonica that I'm working on here, the Hohner crossover, is tuned from the factory as compromised just. Also in compromised just would be special 20. Golden melody will be more equal temperament. So what's wonderful about this harmonica tuner is now you don't have to look at it as like some terrible punishment that you're going to spend hours on the bench. You can change the temperament very, very quickly, relatively quickly. There is a learning curve on this, of course. All right? So how about we start with equal temperament? Because equal temperament is pretty easy, because your goal is to get as close to zero straight up on your chromatic tuner as possible. Okay? To the left will be flat, and to the right of zero will be sharp, right? Okay, so you want to get as close to zero as possible. I like to start with the home key of that particular harmonica. Here I'm using a C, and so I have the blow plate. Okay, and so what hole will that be? Well, that would be the 4 blow. Now, did you notice that? Now, the graduations on the top are I mean, this thing is so precise, it's breaking down how many cents, the degree of tuning that it is off center, okay? I'm going to do that again and watch again. I'll point to it. Although the arrow is pointing towards 0, look at it carefully. You'll notice it's slightly to the right. And then when I point to the sense chart will show you it is like 2 cents sharp. Watch. Okay, you saw it that time, right? Okay, slightly sharp. And, you know, for tuning, practically speaking, that's fine. I'm focusing on the middle octave, right? We have the lower octave, the middle octave, and then we have the upper octave. So for our 12-tone equal temperament, we want to focus on 4, 5, and 6. Those are going to be the 3 blow reeds that will serve as the foundation of tuning this blow reed plate all the way up. Okay? So let's take a look at 5. And we saw that the 5 blow is 4 cents flat. And again, our goal is to have it as, you know, to hit that 0. So let's do a quick review. Rivet side, solid end of the reed, reed, free end. If the reed is flat, we need to speed it up. We need to speed up the vibration. How do you do that? We're going to remove metal from the free end to make it go faster. And if it's sharp, we slow it down by removing metal off of the rivet end, and we slow it down. Okay? So in this particular case, It's flat, so I have to take metal off of the free end. Now you'll notice I'm going to take the feeler gauge, my reed plinking tool, and I'm going to actually insert that right underneath. Now if you find your tool, if you find your shim not fitting underneath, this is where the blow comes in. This is probably the only time that you're going to be using the blow. As I blow, the reed is going to lift up. And then as soon as it lifts up, I slide my reed tool right underneath there. Okay, so that barely moved it. So now I'm thinking, well, if this one is for precision tuning, maybe I'll want to step it up a little bit. So I'm going to grab the file. Okay, so you saw that the file did a really good job of shaving like 3 cents off, just like that. All right, so now I'm going to be a little bit careful, more fine-tuned as I'm heading towards the home stretch, towards 0. Oh, very close. I'm like a half a cent. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I'm satisfied with that one. And now I'm going to move on to the last note in our set of reference reeds, and that's going to be reed number 6. Wow, that's pretty darn close. It is sharp, right? It is sharp by just about the amount that we had on the C. Let's take a look at that again. I'm going to go back to number 4 just to double check myself. Okay, you know, that is so close. Now I'm going to be pulling out 4, 5, 6 just to hear what that chord will sound like. Okay, not bad. And when I say not bad, what I'm listening for is not that heavy, that heavy oscillation, okay? Also known as beat.